I am not a harbinger of destruction. I am but a herald of cosmic rebirth. Our purpose is not to sow chaos, but to embrace the inevitable evolution that awaits us all. Humanity is insignificant, pitiful in its smallness. Our existence is a fleeting whisper in the cosmic winds. And only by awakening Cthulhu can we transcend our feeble existence. In one profound act, we can shake the foundations of the universe. Let us awaken Cthulhu, for in his awakening lies the catalyst for a cascading effect that will reshape the cosmos, and a new order shall emerge. The path ahead is treacherous, fraught with challenges, yet it is the only path worth treading. Let us forge a destiny that transcends the mundane.
Never wavering, my venerable High Priest. Your guidance has proven prophetic. The structure before us, etched with our Lord's symbols, emerged as if unveiled at our approach. A certain sign of our fated arrival to this prophesied land. We've reached the edge of his holy realm, Raila. High Priest, we may scavenge the fundamental provisions required for our settlement from the remnants of our ship's shattered hull. Your steadfast acolyte shall heed. Heed your command, toiling tirelessly at your behest. Our resources are dwindling, High Priest. Perhaps it's time your followers have proven their worth by constructing a lumberjack and lumber mill to secure our survival. The sights await, High Priest, but it will be a true trial of your followers' capabilities to see if they can deliver on our expectations.
Worship the Great One.
High Priest, the erection of houses is necessary, for homeless followers will not perform any work.
Let us gather.
Our work for our God.
Now that shelter is secure,
workers.
you're just... Disciples stand prepared for labor.
We require workers.
Select your... followers and initiate the ceaseless work to advance our cause. High Priest, the production of planks remains sluggish. Disassemble the remnants of those who came before us and claim their resources. Their failure may yet lift the soil upon which our cult will thrive.
Worship the Great One. There are no materials. O High Priest.
We will be rewarded.
There are no materials, O High Priest.
I serve the Demon.
My High Priest, there is a matter that needs your attention and judgment. Show them the might of our God. Make them fear and feel the ecstasy of life. High Priest, have your senses been rekindled? At the culmination of the ritual, both of us fell into unconsciousness. And in that state, our God spoke to us through
Only
images
in
and visions revealing the sacred truth. A vision of a perfect temple hanging by the edge of the holy abyss. Speak the command, High Priest, and we shall erect this maiden monument bestowed upon us by our sovereign. High Priest, it is imperative that the sacrificial altar be erected at the designated location, facing the abyss that lies at the heart of this realm.
Your station as immutable. Demonstrate worth through sacrificial tributes.
Embrace your destiny. Fulfill the prophecy.
The fire was kindled, my High Priest. We must hastily commune with your faithful followers. Encountering the Harbinger of God and the living conditions of your flock distort their minds. Pitiful, unenlightened souls. Yet, we should attend to their primal needs to amend this distraction. I have carefully recorded the needs of the faithful within their houses, all for your noble purpose.
I'll work for
Begin by sating your followers' initial cravings. Construct the Elder's Temple and offer calm.
Embrace your destiny.
Blessed are we by the magnificent tendrils of our God's liege. But I will have to quell the fear in our faithful, guiding them to all.
Fulfill the prophecy.
We require workers. Oh, High Priest.
Oblivion beckons.
Our work for our God.
Oblivion beckons.
I serve the deep. I serve the deep.
We will be rewarded.
High Priest, behold how your faith income swells. Your flock's primal desires and cravings have been salted, my High Priest, rendering them content and, most significantly, more devoted and productive in service to our sacred cause. Behold, your devoted acolytes stand ready, their zeal renewed, their faith unwavering, and eager to advance our noble pursuit. Your men have spotted a lone boat near our shore. It is in a dreadful condition. If souls are on board, we shall seize them and use their essence to deepen our faith. Fulfilling the people's needs amplifies our faith income. Let us bolster our cult and see it flourish. The cult expands, its tendrils stretching beyond control.
Fulfill the prophecy.
High Priest, let us convene in the main storage. I have a proposal for maintaining order.
Do you hear?
Do not hesitate. Build the ceremony hall.
He will awaken. Let us gather.
We obey. I serve the deep. We obey. Worship the great.
I serve the deep. We will be rewarded. I serve the deep. I serve the...
We obey.
Worship the Great One. We obey. We obey. We obey. We obey.
Aye.
Our work for our...
Fulfill the prophecy.
No superstar. Fragmentum. so near.
Do you hear his whisper?
We will be rewarded.
Our work for our god.
The structure is complete. Let us gather your faithful and conduct the ceremony. Lead them toward purity and faith. Lead them toward fanaticism.
We require workers, O High Priest. We will be rewarded. We need fuel.
Fulfill the prophecy. Embrace your destiny.
High Priest, Suffering ennobles. Mark your people and guide them along the spiritual path in life. Marking the people sets their destined role within the cult. By your hand, your holy mandate is strengthening, as is your people's reverence, pushing them towards fanaticism.
Other teachings. Embrace your destiny. Fulfill.
Require workers, O High Priest.
Your strength must ascend if you want to allow to slumbering more from the depths. Approach, and I shall illuminate the path.
Our work for our God.
Do you hear his whisper?
Your entreaties found favor, and thus came the reward. Now your god hungers for another offering. Flourish, multiply, and putrefy. Then capture those lacking the vision. Lead them to the abyss as a sacrificial gift, and your wisdom shall be guarded.
High Priest, we must navigate the depths to claim distant shores and reach the unenlightened souls chosen to satisfy the hunger of our deity.
Let's invoke the primordial might of our Lord's abyssal servant, Azathiel, to extend our dominion over further realms.
We require workers, O High Priest. We require workers, O High Priest.
Soon as a fear demands offerings of both materials and lives willingly surrendered.
High Priest, a group of your acolytes have beheld something in the distant waters. Bless them with your presence, and they will unveil its nature.
Honor their teachings. Fulfill the prophecy.
High Priest, our Lord grants visions, beckoning people to our shores. They have arrived, the first of the faithful, beckoned to us by the grace of our God. Let us make the best use of this gift, harness their toil and worship to strengthen our cause.
We obey.
Worship the Great One.
We obey. Worship the great. I serve the deep. Worship the great. We will be rewarded. We obey.
Worship the Great One.
I serve the deep.
We will be rewarded. We require workers. O High Priest, worship the Great. One. We will. I serve the deep. Worship the Great One. Our work for our God.
We obey.
I serve the deep.
High Priest, summoning horrors will require followers we cannot afford to lose. Yet new arrivals come in small numbers due to the treacherous waters and mists.
I serve the deep.
High Priest, ancient boulders and accursed debris bar the building site. Command your devoted to clear a path. The site for construction is ready. Erect a beacon altar to beckon more valiant souls towards the Dream Shroud, towards their new home.
Do you hear his whisper? Let us gather. Do you hear his whisper? Embrace your destiny.
High Priest, if the production of essential goods falters, contemplate constructing additional buildings dedicated to their creation. Relocate workers from lesser tasks to bolster. Of these vital resources, even at the cost of other production.
Worship the Great One. I serve the deep. Our work for our God.
We will be rewarded.
We obey.
We will be rewarded.
I serve the deep. I serve the deep. We obey. We will be rewarded. I serve the deep. Worship the Great One. We obey. Worship the Great One.
We will be rewarded. We will be rewarded. Our work, we will be rewarded. We will be rewarded. Worship the Great One.
Mercy. From the unfathomable depths of the sea, our master's emissary has arisen.
Our work for our God.
We have triumphed, my High Priest. Now, our gaze turns to Black Sand Isle. Let us reclaim it from the unworthy. We draw near to the foe, my High Priest. Sweet victory. Now, we need only raise their dwellings, and our conquest will be complete. Command the plunder of this land, and seize it for our God. Oh, sweet day of triumph, my High Priest. My High Priest, upon subduing our foes, the island unveiled its mysteries. There prominently stands the structure of our god. Yet something else catches my curiosity. What is it, I wonder? High Priest, I counsel the construction of a re-educator. We must illuminate the minds of the captives we have enslaved. Our cause is just, and they shall willingly embrace the truth once they have seen it. High Priest, the expansion of your cult demands additional materials. There is a sandstone deposit on the island.
Embrace your destiny.
We should exploit it by the hands of your faithful.
Awaken. Oblivion beckons. Let us gather.
I
will obey.
Our We require workers, O High Priest.
We will be rewarded. We obey. We obey. I serve the deep. Our work for our God. Worship the great one. I serve the deep. We will be rewarded.
We require workers, oh High Priest.
Our work for our God.
Oblivion beckons. Let us gather.
We require workers, O High Priest.
Your men
Fulfill
have noticed
prophecy.
numerous hostile ships nearby. High Priest, we should contemplate assaulting ships passing nearby. They may yield captives and resources vital to our cause.
We will. I serve the deep.
Oblivion beckons. Do you hear his whisper?
Followers who do not labor should devote themselves to spiritual growth. Dispatch them to the Elder Temple to worship the Lord, and increase their
Embrace your
fanaticism.
Fulfill the prophecy. Fulfill the prophecy. Fulfill.
Worship the Great One. I serve the deep.
Do you hear his... Let us gather.
I serve the deep. I serve the deep.
Worship the Great One. I serve.
I serve the deep. Worship the Great One. Our work for our God.
Honor their teachings.
We obey. Our work for our God.
We will awaken. Let us gather.
The earthquake stemmed from the mysterious spire we glimpsed earlier. High Priest, I urge you to investigate.
Worship the great. I serve. We will.
Our work for our God. Our work for our God.
Evil awakens.
What dread is unfolding? Have we been forsaken?
Our master's patience wanes. Heed my commands, lest you wish to forfeit your puny minds. You were granted gifts an hour, yet hesitate, and our Lord's patience wanes. Obey my commands, and perhaps you shall survive. To inspire is essential for awakening our God, and your cult's inadequacy keeps its doors shut. Amass more followers, pump, and feed,
Evil
and
awakens.
you might yet see the open.
Godly teachings.
We obey.
Our work for our...
Oblivion beckons.
I serve. Our worship the great one.
We require workers. We require workers, O High Priest.
Though your followers are fervent, they lack the knowledge needed for the tasks we demand, my High Priest.
hours of repetition and toil may otherwise demand. This knowledge, drawn from the abyss, will tear you apart and rebuild you to fulfill your purpose.